Hey, ScouterStan. Ordeal was an ordeal. That's our subject today. Now that you're an Ordeal member of the Order of the Arrow, BSAs, Scouting BSAs, National Honor Society, this gives you the ability to wear the flap, to wear that nice brand new white and red sash. That's good, but that's not the only thing that the OA is about. The Order of the Arrow is like I said, it's an honor society of scouts, and being an Ordeal member is really just the first part of the membership process. Eventually, you need to finish or complete or seal your membership by going through Brotherhood. Now, once you've done Ordeal, you never have to do it again, and that's not what the OA is all about. We're not into the Ordeal thing. It is a big part because it's important to get new members, and going through that process, there's a lot to that, and if you've gone through that, then you know what I'm talking about. That's one of those things that a lot of scouts and scouters do, is that they'll go through that and they think, oh, it's all about Ordeal. It's not. They have a lot of fun things that they do. So that's something to consider when you're thinking about the Order of the Arrow. Now, I've had leaders tell me as a commissioner, tell me that the OA does nothing but take their older boys away from their troop. Nothing could be farther from the truth. If anything, it helps the older boys. It gives them an opportunity to do more, to take on more leadership roles, and stay more involved in scouting. If it wasn't for the Order of the Arrow, you may not have the older boys, because going over and over the scout skills for rank advancement up to first class can be very tedious for older boys. So that keeping all that in perspective is very important when you're dealing with the Order of the Arrow. It is the older scouts, the more experienced scouts, the ones that have been to summer camp, the ones that have rank advancement. Those are the ones that are in the Order of the Arrow, and it's a more advanced leadership organization or honor society. That's the whole purpose. Now, keep in mind, you want to avoid being what they call sash-n-dash. They get that Ordeal sash on, and you never see them again. Or a flapper, somebody who has a flap on their shirt, and they've never been to any of the OA events. They don't go to the meetings. They don't go to any of the conclaves or the fellowships or anything. They just disappear. Don't be like that. Get involved. Actually make yourself the promise that you're going to do at least 4 things a year with the Order of the Arrow, and you can't stay away after that, because these are they have a great time. Now, these are the older scouts, and they have a lot more activities and fun and competitions and lots of fellowship things, and they do a lot of really cool stuff too. Now, one of the cool things that they do in the Order of the Arrow is that they can actually become more involved in your troop. There is an actual OA rep position within the scout troop. That's something that an assistant scoutmaster should take on to assist. There's even a patch for the assistant scoutmaster that takes on just the OA roles and helps directly with that. Now, when that OA person is providing the troop with information, say they're called to the front of the troop meeting and asked to talk about OA stuff, the sash is worn when only representing the Order of the Arrow. Most of the time you wouldn't be wearing it because you're not at an OA event or you're not representing them. If you are in a troop and you're representing them, you wear it. If you are in a troop and they're not specifically talking about something with the Order of the Arrow, you don't wear it. So it's something, a sash that you put on so that people recognize that you are a member of that organization and that you have information that for other people who are part of that organization will listen and be a part of that. So you only wear it when you're actually talking about the OA, and then the rest of the time you don't. Okay? Very simple. So keep that in mind when wearing the sash. You only wear it when you are representing the OA. Elections, or you're talking about it as a representative, those are the only times you really wear and of course when you go to an OA event, then you would be expected to wear it. So that's the only time. The book that you were given, now there's different books. This is one that was given out, I believe, in 2009. Okay, I don't know if it's still current. They probably changed the cover. The information's about the same. So definitely go through that book and start reading up on Brotherhood. Now Brotherhood is where they add the stripes to the sash. You get a brand new sash. So a dirty sash is a happy sash. So that being said, get involved, start doing stuff with the OA. Avoid becoming a sash-n-dash, okay? The sash, normally, if you are not representing the OA at a given event, okay, either as an OA representative or an election of types, if you're not involved directly with that, you wouldn't be wearing the sash. So only when you're representing the OA should you wear the sash, or at an OA event. The rest of the time, just leave it at home or put it inside one of your cargo pockets. Totally fine. There's a lot in the OA that you can do. The Order of the Arrow has these national conventions. They call them NOAC, and they're huge. Look into it. All brothers, regardless of level, are welcome to attend NOAC. Totally cool. Make sure that you get involved with your round table. The round table has a lot of times, councils, districts, the district will actually have opportunities at round table for OA to participate, whether it be a flag ceremony or something of that nature. A lot of times, because the adult leaders are there at round table, the youth also have their meeting at that time, once a month. And that's so they can get ready for the next big event that they're doing. And OA is all about service. It's all about having fun and a great time. So keep up the good work. I know you do good work, and I will see you on the trail.